Hey, hey, let's go bring George Floyd back to life and kill that nigga again. I hate you, bro. I hate all niggers. And guess what? I'm not apologizing for nothing. You ain't gonna catch me apologizing for nothing. The last time I apologized was never. So, y'all can come and try to touch me all y'all want. Shoot me if you want. I don't give a fuck.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? You know, it seems like ever since Ryan Garcia decided to cheat against Devin Haney, he has been completely cursed. He's had nothing but bad luck ever since that happened. I mean, he's been walking around with a black cloud over his head to this day. As much as Ryan talks about religion, it is as if he sold his soul for 15 minutes of fame, because that's how long it lasted. For a good 15 minutes, Ryan Garcia, he was on top of the boxing world. He had the biggest win, especially for a Mexican fighter. That was the biggest win over an American fighter, an American black fighter, probably since Chavez versus Meldrick Taylor. In fact, when Mexicans in my comment section kept praising Ryan Garcia's win over Devin Haney, I started to ask them, would you say that Ryan Garcia is the greatest Mexican fighter of all time? Can you think of another Mexican boxer that has a win as big as this one over Devin Haney? Someone that people were saying was the next Floyd Mayweather, he was the next pound for pound king, etc., etc. And even the Mexicans in the comment section, they would answer by saying, yeah, Chavez versus Meldrick Taylor. So my point is, Ryan Garcia, he was on top of the world for 15 minutes until that test result came back positive. And that's when it started to rain. Boy, the rain started coming down on Ryan. And like I said before, it's been that way ever since.
You're gonna cry in the car.
For the most part, Ryan, he has been silent since he lost to Rolly Romero, but he did break his silence when he went on a rant dissing his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, which I made a video breaking down. Now you fast forward to present day, and Ryan Garcia is really trying to press his luck. And when I say luck, I mean it's bad luck. So Ryan, he just recently came out challenging Devin Haney. But not only did he challenge Devin Haney, he says he wants to fight Devin Haney at the White House, directly in front of the administration that is trying to deport as many Mexicans and other Latinos as possible. So in a certain sense, Ryan Garcia is daring Donald Trump's administration to deport him to Mexico, or his parents, or his grandparents. I mean, let's not forget, the last time a Mexican fighter fought and lost, he was deported to Mexico right afterwards, and that was Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
You do want me to touch you? On the gloves on if you want me to. ¿No tienes algo sus zapatos?
No.
¿Pocillos?
Nada.
¿No tienes nada?
Mi celular aquí en la bolsa de atrás.
Aquí has a cell.
And the other.
No tienes nada contigo, ¿no? Yes, pockets in the front of the jacket.
¿El teléfono?
El phone. I know you're ready, dude. Oh, tell what's on
Ay, no le informan a mi abogado lo de cuando ya tengo una orden.
Te vamos a llamar, vamos a dar llamada.
Sí, pero por ejemplo, él no me hubiera avisado, oye, tengo una orden.
Now, I know what some of my Mexican viewers and other Latino viewers are going to say. Hey, but Dante, Chavez, he was a criminal, you know, and when it comes to Ryan Garcia, he was born in the States. First of all, the majority of Mexicans right now that are being deported, they're not criminals. They're not gangsters. They're just Mexicans, Latinos, and Haitians. But the majority of people that are being targeted by the Trump administration are Latinos because of their numbers. Donald Trump has ordered a quota of 3,000 illegal immigrants to be deported a day.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
You don't have to answer that.
What's your reaction to being detained?
Así que tranquilo como posible, ¿ok? Así que a todos sus derechos.
Let him go.
Now, once again, some of you guys will say, hey, well, Dante, Ryan Garcia, he was born in America. But Donald Trump has already passed a bill to remove birthright citizenship. And a lot of Mexicans that live in this country are what, first, second, third, fourth generation? Well, the Supreme Court has opened the door for the Trump administration to no longer grant automatic citizenship to everyone born in American soil or on American soil. This was Donald Trump's goal from the very beginning, because he knew that a lot of Mexicans and other Latinos were here because their parents or grandparents snuck into the country, which means under this law, Ryan Garcia or his parents can be deported. And with the kind of luck that Ryan Garcia has been having, it's very possible it could happen. So if I was Ryan or any other Mexican, I would want to stay as far away as possible from the White House. Now, I had one Hispanic in my comment section say Trump targeted the Latinos. Y'all next. Well, since you brought that up, it's important to note that Donald Trump, he made a very significant distinction. He said that the 14th Amendment, it was meant to be for all American black people, babies of slaves.
Can now promptly file to proceed with numerous policies that have been wrongly enjoined on a nationwide basis. And some of the cases we're talking about would be ending birthright citizenship, which now comes to the fore. That was meant for the babies of slaves. It wasn't meant for people trying to scam the system and come into the country on a vacation. This was, in fact, it was the same date, the exact same date, the end of the Civil War. It was meant for the babies of slaves, and it's so clean and so obvious. But this lets us go there and finally win that case, because hundreds of thousands of people are pouring into our country under birthright citizenship, and it wasn't meant for that reason. It was meant for the babies of slaves.
So for any of these races who thought that you would be protected because your skin complexion is lighter, you were sadly mistaken. Just like black people come in many different shades, at the end of the day, we are still black. And the same thing applies when it comes to Mexicans and other Latinos. This is the way white people see you, and this is the way they will always see you. They will never see you as being white. This is the exact reason why there are really no white people being deported right now. And there are millions of illegal aliens in the country that are white, that came from Canada, Europe, Australia. They came over, temporary visas, and they never went back home. But they're not being targeted. Not only that, but a lot of them are criminals as well.
Let's talk about being a white illegal immigrant in America. I was born in America, but my father was not. He was born in Sweden. My parents, when they got married, they came over here legally. My dad got a work visa and then a green card. Eventually, my father lost his job, his green card expires, and he stays in America. My father is now considered an illegal immigrant. My father was arrested multiple times, did drugs, all while not having legal documentation. They never once threatened to deport him. Why? He's white. It's because he's white. Like, y'all, are you not seeing what I'm seeing? If you're a white person talking about, oh no, we're deporting them because they're illegal, you're racist. You're racist because you wouldn't deport a white person.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.